My name is David Vogel. I was burned in a house fire in 2004. My son had fallen asleep with the candle near his bed.
My name is Feike Van Dyke. Experienced a house fire in 2004. Within 2 to 4 minutes, the house was fully engulfed in flames.
My name is Rob Feeney. I am a survivor of the Station nightclub fire.
My name is John Zausler. On January 29, 2019, I lived through a home explosion.
I spent almost 2 months in ICU and almost a month in a rehabilitation hospital. I'm quite fortunate in that despite having about 25%, 30% of my body grafted, I have only minor limitations on my physical ability.
I am a survivor of the Station nightclub fire from 2003 in West Warwick, Rhode Island. And of course, 100 people died in that fire, including my fiance and 2 other friends.
Received 4th-degree burns on my face and 2 skin grafts, 57 days in the hospital, 7 days in the burn ward.
I lost 2 sons, one of 3 years old, the other one of 5 years old. My other son, 9 months old, I was able to save out of the fire. My wife and myself, my 9-month-old son, we all got 3rd to 4th degree burns.
If there had been sprinklers in the house at the time of that fire, it would have been extinguished rather promptly while my son was asleep, and it would have saved me a great deal of pain and major life disruption.
Since the fire, I've become an advocate for fire sprinkler safety, not only in nightclubs or other commercial buildings, but in residential housing. And I've also, for the past 8 years, been in the fire service, and I'm currently a captain with the Onset Fire Department in Onset, Massachusetts. And throughout my advocacy for fire sprinklers and my career in fire service, one thing that I have learned is fire sprinklers save lives, and they're needed. They buy time, especially in modern construction, where you have less than 3 minutes in many cases to get out of your house before flashover.
But home sprinklers is one of our first and best self-defenses at preventing these home deaths. If we had the opportunity to give 1 more second of water onto that fire, that's what fire safety is all about.
We do know that fire sprinklers save lives, and yeah, for sure that the fire sprinkler would totally have solved the issue of my house fire and other house fires that are occurring throughout the United States.
Being a burn survivor is not an easy path to go on. And it's so simple thing to just happen as well. It's such an easy way to get hurt by the flame of a fire. But it's not a simple journey, and it changes your whole life.
Having the option and having encouragement to install residential sprinklers and new housing, and I think in major renovations, would really be a great thing. It would solve families the kind of difficulties and trauma that I and my family experienced.
The people who haven't been burned, or the people who haven't experienced a family member being burned, don't understand how quickly these things happen.
The only thing that's going to ultimately lower these numbers is having residential fire sprinklers.
I would not wish this kind of emotional and mental anguish from feeling like you couldn't do more to save your loved ones than you did in the moment. And that's why I believe that families should review fire safety and make sure that the people that they love are prepared for the unpreparable.